Hello, 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 everybody. Good evening once again, and welcome to Friday Night Live here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Guy Newcomb alongside Kent Mueller here. Kent Mueller back at the score desk in our undisclosed location there at the bunker. And a lot of scores still coming in, but we've got over half of them already up on the board at this time. Hey, and wherever you may be listening from, hey, shoot us a message. Go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. You can message us from there. Go to our Facebook Live channel, our Facebook Live page, and give us a like. And go and follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Scoreboard Guy, at Missouri_sports, and at Playing_sports. As I said, Guy come alongside Kent Mueller will be joined here in a little while by Alan Hilliard from Alien Hitter Sports will join us a little bit, maybe run down some of the district finals, but also where games next week will be played. So we're still tracking some of that down, and make sure we'll get us updated. Surely there are 55 games tonight, one game tomorrow, but nothing on Thursday night. So we'll go to the score desk and let you know what we have. So we'll toss it over to Kent Mueller at the score desk.
All right, I will. I'm just having a score just come in just now. I'll go ahead and read that one. It's a Class 2 District 6. Summit Christian Academy defeated Carrollton 41-14. Now we'll go back to the top and start with the 8-man. In District 1, Lockwood, the number 1 seed, held serve. They defeated Liberal 69-16. In District 3, Concordia defeats Northwest Hughesville 31-6. And in District 7, Worth County defeated King City 48-12. And in District 8, it was North Shelby 72, Knox County 32. And we're in Class 1. In District 8, Putnam County defeats South Shelby 56-0. In District 6, West Platte 40, North Platte 30. In District 5, Adrian defeated Windsor tonight 41-20. And in District 3 of Class 1, Thayer defeats Marionville 42-21. In District 2, Van Far 22, Grandview Hillsboro 12. And we'll go over to Class 2. In District 2, it is Montgomery County 62, Bowling Green 22. And I have in District 4, Lamar defeating Holden 43-23. In District 5, Blair Oaks defeated Centralia this evening 19-8. And as I said earlier, Summit Christian Academy in District 6 defeats Carrollton 41-14. District 7, Monroe City 62, Brookfield 22. We'll go over to District 3. In Class 6, Seneca defeats Cassville 47-14. Mountain Grove over Clever 28-21. In District 4 is Osage over Moberly 28-7. And in District 1, Dexter defeats Potosi 33-12. In Class 4, I have St. Mary's South Side defeating Lutheran North 35-12. Parkway North defeats Orchard Farm this evening 17-14. West Plains over Carl Junction 36-6. And in District 8, it was Kearney shutting out Savannah 24-0. In Class 5, I have Carthage defeating Republic 31-14 in District 6. In District 3, it was a close one. Ladue Horton Watkins 56, Cardinal Ritter 50. Kirkwood over Eureka 21-10. And in District 1, it was Farmington 21, Central Cape Girardeau 0. And in the big class, Class 6, Jackson County defeated Northwest Cedar Hill this evening 70-7. And Nixa over Joplin 42-21. Those are the scores that I have at this moment, Guy.
Very good. And that you look at that next Joplin game early on. Joplin took a 2-touchdown lead in that contest, and then Nixa had their way in the second half. There with that 42-21. I believe it was 21-7 at one point. So Nixa outscores Joplin 35-0 here down the stretch. Still looking for a Blue Springs Elias Catholic final. If anybody that's out there that may have it, hey, you can send it to us. We'll pull the chat box up, and you can chat right in that box. We're looking for those scores. Hey, tell us where you're listening from. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Hey, we'll go ahead and take a quick time out right here early on in the show. We're going to get them out of the way, but let us know where you're listening from. Back after this.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. The heartbeat's strong, steady, unwavering. Like the people who keep this country moving, doing what they do best. Helping neighbors, pitching in, getting it done. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. And every Chevy truck, like every Chevy driver, dependability comes standard.
Seems Bill's up the creek without a paddle.
That's not funny.
And while he really wants a new boat, at Central Bank, we're helping Bill plan for what's most important. Like retiring early and fishing whenever he wants. Hey, Bill, try it again.
Fine.
Hope a new boat's part of this plan.
Dream bigger, Bill. We're thinking about a cabin, too.
Now that's a plan.
The Walnut Street Inn is located in the heart of Springfield on historic Walnut Street, just blocks away from the Missouri State campus, Hammons Field, Great Southern Arena, and downtown Springfield. The Walnut Street Inn features newly remodeled rooms, breakfast served daily, and a friendly, accommodating staff. The Walnut Street Inn is also a great venue for private events. Book your stay or get more information at walnutstreetinn.com or call 417-864-6346.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Hey, welcome back to Friday Night Live here on the Missouri Sports Network. MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. CBC up on top of Lafayette, 48-34. In the third quarter, that game is just poking along, but that's awful lot of points to be scored in that game. We've updated some of those as well, so we'll kick it back to the score desk. And Kent Mueller, you can start back over there at 8-man football.
Okay, first of all, I have one that just came in. It is in Class 4, District 7, Warrensburg 28, Nevada 25. And now I will flip over here to back to the beginning with 8-man. And in District 1, Lockwood over Liberal 69-16. Concordia defeated Northwest Hughesville 31-6. And Worth County over King City 48-12. And in District 8, North Shelby 72, Knox County 32. In District 1, Putnam County 56-0 over South Shelby. In District 6, it was West Platte over North Platte 40-30. District 5, Adrian defeated Windsor this evening 41-20. Tipton over Russellville 43-18. That's in District 4. In District 3, Thayer 42, Marionville 21. In District 2, it's Van Far over Grandview, Hillsborough 22-12. Over in Class 2, we have Montgomery County defeating Bowling Green 62-22. In District 4, Lamar 43, Holden 23. In District 5, Blair Oaks over Centralia 19-8. In District 6, Summit Christian Academy over Carrollton 41-14. District 7, Monroe City defeated Brookfield this evening 62-22. In Class 3, District 8 is Maryville 34, Richmond 0. Class 7 of a final now, St. Michael 46, Boonville 35. Seneca over Cassville in District 6, 47-14. District 5, it's Mountain Grove 28, Clever 21. District 4, Osage over Moberly 28-7. And in District 3, it's St. Clair defeating St. Francis Borgia 26-19. In District 1, Dexter defeated Potosi 33-12. Going on to District 4 Class 4, District 2. In a close one, Sullivan, the number 2 seed, edged out the number 1 seed, Vianney, 29-28. In District 3, St. Mary's Southside, 35, Lutheran North, 12. In District 4, Parkway North defeats Orchard Farm, 17-14. In District 6, West Plains defeated Carl Junction, 36-6. In District 7, it was Warrensburg over Nevada, 28-25. District 8 of Class 4, it was Kearney shutting out Savannah, 24-0. In Class 5, in District 6, Carthage defeated Republic this evening, 31-14. It was Capital City, a number 2 seed, defeating number 1 seed Lebanon, 46-25. In a high-scoring shootout, Class 5, District 3, it was number 4 seeded Ladue defeating number 2 seeded Cardinal Ritter 56-50. In District 2 of Class 5, it was Kirkwood 21, Eureka 10, while in District 1, Farmington shut out Central Cape Girardeau this evening 21-0. In Class 6, Jackson all over Northwest Cedar Hill 70-7. That's in District 1. In District 5, Nixa defeated Joplin 42-21. District 7, Lee Summit, the number 2 seed, defeated the number 1 seed North Kansas City 42-21. Those are the scores, Guy.
Right now, just kind of an update on that Platte County Rockhurst game. Platte County trails Rockhurst 22-21. There's 6 seconds left on the clock. Platte County has the ball first and goal at the 1-yard line, looking to push it in for the victory there. So just kind of running around through what we do have as finals and who the matchups would be. We don't know who Lockwood's going to draw, and that game will be at home unless Appleton City defeats Archie. Concordia will play the winner of that Hardin Central Wellington Napoleon game, and Concordia will host no matter who wins that Hardin Central Wellington Napoleon game. St. Joe Christian is in a similar spot, beating the 1 seed Bishop LeBlanc there 54-38, and they will host the winner of Rockport and West Nottoway. And in District 7, Worth County will host, well, actually, they'll travel to North Shelby. North Shelby upsets Knox County, so North Shelby will get the home game there. And in Class 1, I apologize here. Got texting coaches right quick here. Class 1, District 1, we don't have a final from Portersville Hayti yet, but if Hayti wins, well, no, Portersville, man, that's a 4 seed. If Portersville wins, then they will host Van Far. If Hayti wins, because they hosted tonight, they will travel to Van Far. So, real quickly here, we're going to take a timeout and try and get our coaches lined up here. And I know that's a couple of timeouts here early, but we've got coaches lining up here to try and get in, and we want to make sure and get them texts back. Be back after this.
Any given Saturday. And a little work. And a little play.
Hey, little help?
And a truck that says no to nothing.
Hi, Dad. Can I get them a ride?
Yeah.
The Silverado Trail Boss and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Leaders know there's no guide to greatness. When everyone else says something can't be done, they know it only hasn't been done yet. True leaders weather the fiercest storms and look deep within themselves to rise above and help others find their way forward. At Great Southern Bank, we're proud to partner with visionaries that help raise the tide for all of us. And when you're ready to bring your vision to life, we'll be right behind you with award-winning support.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Hey, welcome back to Friday Night Live here on the Missouri Sports Network. Guy Newcomb alongside Kent Mueller here on the show. And I apologize there. We had to get back. We're going to be hearing from Jackson head football coach Ryan Nesbitt here in a couple of minutes. And 10 o'clock, we'll hear from Dan Swafford, the Mountain Grove head football coach. We've reached out to Lamar, Seneca, and waiting on the final from Platte County and Blue Springs. Platte County was looking to punch it in there against Rockhurst. Let me see if that's been updated. And at last report, Platte County down a point, had it first and goal with 6 seconds left, and they took a timeout, and they did win. So Platte County, that game has gone final as they defeat Rockhurst 29-22. So congratulations there to the Platte County Pirates and Coach Bill Utes, and we'll try and get him on before the end of the show. And Platte County actually has the longest winning streak in the state of Missouri. That pushes it to 25 games. Their last loss was back on November 10th of 2023 to a very good Green Valley team. We are joined now by Jackson head football coach Ryan Nesbitt. Coach Nesbitt, thanks for your time tonight.
Yeah, guys, thanks for having me on.
Hey, big win tonight. Tell us about the ball game.
Yeah, got off to a good start. Guys played well in all 3 phases. Able to get the win.
Tell us about some of the young men that really stood out for you tonight.
I think individually, Jalen Hampton, 5 rushing touchdowns. Big night for him. Blaine Reagan had 2 interceptions. So certainly those 2 guys headlining.
Coach, you come out of tonight's game relatively healthy?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Well, tell us a little bit about what you guys feel like you did really well tonight. You're taking on an 8-1 Northwest Cedar Hill team, but it was 70-7 the final. So obviously you're doing a lot of things really well.
Yeah, we've just been playing well in all 3 phases, playing well off of each other. Which is what you hope for this time of year. Honestly, we're just excited to have another week together, enjoy preparing with this group of kids. Been a really fun group of kids to coach.
Now, you guys will host, I believe, next week, unless Lafayette Wildwood comes out on top of Christian Brothers, and that game is taking forever to get over. But what do you know about either one of these teams? Have you faced them this year?
Right now we're just going to enjoy the next 12 hours. We'll see who ultimately comes out of that one. It's been high scoring and back and forth, so we're kind of watching the score on it, but we'll see who we're actually playing and get about the business of preparing. But we'll just enjoy it for the next 12 hours or so.
Very good. Well, Coach, as always, congratulations on a big win. Best of luck as you go forward, and thanks so much for joining us here on the show tonight.
You bet. Thanks again for having me on.
You bet, Coach. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Ryan Nesbitt there from Jackson, 70-7. That must have been a track meet on the sideline. That's a big number of points there to put up in a district championship to outscore your opponent by 63 points. But they've got CBC or Lafayette Wildwood waiting for them next week, and if CBC wins, that game will be at Jackson. If Lafayette wins, I believe that will be at Lafayette Wildwood, who I just had an opportunity today to visit with their 4-time defending volleyball state championship team, and Coach Zach Young, and that was a fun visit today. But hey, anything that we've done, you can go to our YouTube channel. It's at Missouri Sports Network, and it's all archived right there. Our athletes of the week, our teams of the week, our coaches' interviews, our scoreboard shows, everything will be right there alongside. We'll kick it back over to the score desk and see what we have updated at this time.
Okay, I have a Class 4 score just got in double overtime. Sullivan defeated Vianney 29-28. And let me get over back to the beginning. And with the 8-man, Lockwood over Liberal, 69-16. Concordia defeated Northwest of Hughesville, 31-6. St. Joseph Christian over Bishop LeBlanc, 54-38. In District 7, Worth County defeated King City, 48-12. North Shelby, 72. Knox County, 32. In Class 1, District 8, Putnam County, 56-0 over South Shelby. And it was West Platte over North Platte in District 6, 40-30. In District 5, Adrian, 41, Windsor, 20. In District 4, Tipton, 53, Russellville, 18. In District 3, Thayer, 42, Marionville, 21. District 2, Van Far defeated Grandview of Hillsborough tonight, 22-12. Going to Class 2, we have in District 1, St. Pius of Festus defeating Caruthersville, 27-14. District 2, Montgomery County over Bowling Green, 62-22. It was Liberty Mountain View, 55-7 over Forsyth. In District 4, Lamar defeated Holden, 43-23. District 5, Blair Oaks over Centralia, 19-8. In District 6, Summit Christian Academy defeated Carrollton this evening, 41-14. Monroe City defeated Brookfield in District 7 this evening, 62-22. And it was Mid-Buchanan over Cameron, 42-28. That was in District 8 of Class 2. In District 8 of Class 3, Maryville over Richmond, 34-0. In District 7, St. Michael over Boonville, 46-35. Seneca defeated Cassville in District 6, 47-14. District 5, Mountain Grove over Clever, 28-21. Osage over Moberly tonight, 28-7 in District 4. In District 3, St. Clair, 26. St. Francis Borgia, 19. It's Dexter over Potosi in District 1, 33-12. In Class 4, I have Sullivan defeating Vianney 29-28. I have St. Mary's Southside over Lutheran North 35-12. In District 4, it was Parkway North 17, Orchard Farm 14. District 5, Hannibal 27, Odessa 23. In District 6, West Plains outlasted Carl Junction 36-6. And it was Warrensburg over Nevada in a close one, 28-25 in District 7. In District 8 of Class 4, Kearney shuts out Savannah 24-0. In District 8 of Class 5, that game the guy just discussed, Platte County 29, Rockhurst 22. In District 7, Grand Valley over Raytown 49-28. In District 6, it's Carthage 31, Republic 14. In District 5, Capital City defeats Lebanon 46-25. In a shootout, Ladue, Horton, Watkins 56, Cardinal Ritter 50. That's Class 5, District 3. In District 2, Kirkwood 21, Eureka 10. In District 1, Farmington 21, Central Cape Girardeau 0. In Class 6, we just heard from the coach, Jackson 70, Northwest Cedar Hill 7. Other Class 6 action, I have Nixa over Joplin 42-21. And Lee Summit defeated North Kansas City this evening 42-21, while Liberty defeated Liberty North 45-31 in District 8. Those are the scores as we have it at the moment.
Very nice. Very nice. Elsewhere, it was in Class 1, Salisbury defeated Harrisburg 50-0, and then Putnam County 56-0 over South Shelby. So Putnam County will go to Salisbury in that quarterfinal matchup. Don't have a final yet from Portisville and Hayti, but Tipton will be traveling to Thayer on the other side of that bracket. It's Tipton over Russellville 53-18, and of course Thayer defeated Marionville 42-21. So Thayer will host Tipton next week, and that is a long drive for Thayer, but hey, it's well worth it. Get to this point of the season, and that's not a long drive for Thayer, it's a long drive for Tipton. My apologies. But looking in Class 2, I apologize, in Class 3, Dexter wins. They're waiting that final for Valley Catholic. Let's see here if we have that. Class 3, nope, we do not have it, and neither does Misha. Waiting on that final there between Valley Catholic and Live for Life. St. Michael the Archangel and Boonville, Maryville and Richmond. Now that game has gone final. We do have that one. That Maryville over Richmond 34-0, and St. Michael over Boonville 46-35. So Maryville will travel to St. Michael the Archangel. Still waiting here, soon to be joined by Dan Swafford, the head coach at Mountain Grove. We've added John Perry from Nixa to the list as well. We've reached out to Bill Utes at Platte County, but he may not be off the field yet, just having that just gone final. As you look at Mountain Grove, they will be taking on Seneca. They will host Seneca next week, and that'll actually be on Saturday. A lot of the games next week are on Saturday, so we may have to make some adjustments to Friday Night Live and make it Saturday afternoon live or something like that. But soon to be joined anyway by Dan Swafford here from Mountain Grove. It's 10 o'clock. And also, as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Also presented by Lyona Laborers Local 663. Who remind us also to drive safely in those work zones. Those folks want to go home to their families as well. Again, it's Friday Night Live here on the Missouri Sports Network. And hey, you turning 65 soon? Maybe you're already retired. Medicare can be confusing, but it doesn't have to be. At Calhoun and Associates Insurance, they make Medicare enrollment smooth, simple, and stress-free. And that's just the beginning. From choosing the right plan to creating a retirement strategy that lasts, Calhoun and Associates Insurance is your one-stop shop for a secure future. Hey, they'll help you understand your options, avoid costly mistakes, and build the retirement you deserve because you've worked hard your whole life. Now it's time to enjoy it. Call Calhoun and Associates Insurance tomorrow at 417-379-2157. That's 379-2157. Area code is 417, or visit calhouninsurances.com. Your golden years start with a golden plan. Well, we're waiting on Coach Swafford, and I'm just going to make sure he didn't call and I missed it. No, he didn't call. He did not call. We'll reach out to him here, but any new scores that have just come in?
Not in the last couple of minutes. Now we have Adrian over Windsor, 41-20. I think we had that one before. That's in Class 1. I'm looking for the Portageville Hayti score. Have you seen that one?
I have not. I've not seen that one.
Maybe they're still playing. That would be a long one. We've had one tonight go 2 overtimes already.
Yeah, a couple of the games started early, but who knows? Let's see here if we can get Coach Swafford on the line. We're just going to call him. We'll see what happens. Live radio's fun. It is fun. Well, he's not with us yet, but he'll give us a call back. But we'll.
I do have a new one, Guy. In the Class 3, District 2, Valley Catholic, the number 1 seed, defeated the number 2 seed, Lift for Life Academy, 48-34.
Very good. Well, let's maybe run back to 8-man and start. And for those that just tuning in, a lot of games went long tonight, and folks maybe just tuning in here to Friday Night Live, and we'll run through what we have at this point while we await Coach Swafford and then Coach Perry.
8-man District 1, Lockwood defeats Liberal tonight, 69-16. Concordia over Northwest Hughesville, 31-6. St. Joseph Christian, 54-38 over Bishop LeBlond. District 7, Worth County defeated King City, 48-12. And in District 8 of 8-man, North Shelby over Knox County, 72-32. In Class 1, District 8, Putnam County, 56-0 over South Shelby. District 7, Salisbury shuts out Harrisburg, 50-0. West Platte over North Platte in District 6, 40-30. In District 5, it was Adrian, 41, Windsor, 20. In District 4, Tipton defeated Russellville, 53-18. In District 3, Thayer, the number 1 seed, defeated the number 2 seed, Marionville, 42-21. In District 2, Van Far, 22, Grandview Hillsborough, 12. Hayti, 38, Portageville, 13 in Class 1, District 1. In Class 2, District 1, we have St. Pius of Festus, 27, Caruthersville, 14. District 2, Montgomery County, 62, Bowling Green, 22. District 3, Liberty of Mountain View, 55, Forsyth, 7. In District 4 was Lamar with 43 and Holden with 23. District 5, Blair Oaks over Centralia, 19-8. In District 6, Summit Christian Academy defeats Carrollton 41-16. Monroe City 62, Brookfield 22. And in Class 2, District 8, it was Mid Buchanan 42, Cameron 28. In District 3, Class 3, District 8, Maryville shuts out Richmond 34-0. District 7, St. Michael 46, Boonville 35, Seneca over Cassville in District 6, 47-14. Mountain Grove defeated Clever this evening 28-21 in District 5. District 4 is Osage 28, Moberly 7. St. Clair defeated St. Francis Borgia 26-19 in District 3. District 2, Valley Catholic 48 over Lift for Life Academy with 34. In District 1 of Class 3, Dexter 33, Potosi 12. Class 4, District 1, it was Festus 42, North County 24. And the double overtime game we discussed, Class 4, District 2, Sullivan 29, Vianney 28. In District 3, St. Mary's South Side 35, Lutheran North 12. In District 4, Parkway North edged out Oak Orchard Farm 17-14. Class 4, District 5, Hannibal 27, Odessa 13. West Plains defeated Carl Junction 36-6 in District 6. District 7, Warrensburg edged Nevada 28-25. And in Class 4, District 8, Kearney shuts out Savannah 24-0. In Class 5, District 8, in a game that went to the wire, Platte County 29, Rockhurst 22. Grain Valley 49-28 over Raytown in District 7. In District 6, Carthage defeated Republic this evening 31-14. In District 5, Capital City 46, Lebanon 25. In District 4, we are still looking for a score for Fort Zumwalt North and Parkway West. In a shootout, Class 5, District 3, Ladue Horton Watkins 56, Cardinal Ritter 50. Class 5, District 2, Kirkwood 21-10 over Eureka. And in District 1, Farmington shuts out Central Cape Girardeau 21-0. In Class 6, we have Jackson over Northwest Cedar Hill 70-7. Nixa over Joplin 42-21. Lee Summit defeats North Kansas City this evening 42-21. And in Class 6, District 8, it's Liberty 45, Liberty North 31.
Very good. And that's I'm still not seeing. Have you seen the Blue Springs Elias final?
I have not. Here, let me check another place here.
That's going to determine where Nixa will be playing, whether they're going to be at home or whether they will be on the road.
And I still have that as a fourth quarter score.
Yeah,
and the same with Christian Brothers and Lafayette. That's a high scoring game. In the fourth quarter, I have Christian Brothers 62 and Lafayette 56.
Wow.
And I have Troy Buchanan and Fort Zumwalt West 31 all in overtime.
Crazy games out there tonight.
Lots of excitement. It's your best sports dollars going to a high school football game.
Yeah, just an amazing night of football where you think teams maybe come out a little flat. I know it's a lot of those kids are seniors out there and they're thinking this could be my last game, and maybe they do come out tight. And some of your teams that were picked, heavy favorites, go down early and then come back and fight back in. Just like that CBC game, when you're talking about CBC and Lafayette, Lafayette was up early there. And now with I don't know how much time is left in that contest, but 62-56 in the fourth quarter. That is crazy. Then you got a team like Jackson who just comes out and just throttles down, and start to finish they had complete control of that ball game. And the Capital City Lebanon game, third quarter, that was where most of the scoring was. Capital City, I believe, scored 3 touchdowns in the third quarter, and then on the first play in the fourth quarter, scored a touchdown. Okay, now it's 70-56 CBC.
So I think the Chain Gang deserves a bonus when they go over 100 points.
Yeah. All right. Welcome to the show now, Nixa head football coach John Perry. Coach Perry, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Coach, you had them all the way, didn't you?
Yeah, we were never worried.
Coach, talk a little bit about that game. You got down just a little bit early on, and then you outscored them, I believe, 35-0 to finish that game out.
You know what? They outplayed us in the first half. They outplayed us. They outcoached us. Their effort was better. And it was 21-14 at halftime, and that's what I told our kids was that the best team at halftime was winning, and it was them. But the one thing that we have been able to do is to turn it on when we need to, and we were challenged a little bit tonight, and I thought in the third quarter we came out, our energy level was a lot greater, our attitude was more enthusiastic, and we started playing some high school football, and we got a couple of turnovers. The momentum changed, and when momentum changes like that, man, it's hard. They turned it over a couple times, and before you know it, it took them out of their game plan of running the ball, running the clock with the big running back. And, I was proud that we got challenged a little bit, so that's good for us.
Any adjustments made at half outside of an attitude adjustment?
Not really. I mean, the halftime speech was the best team is winning at halftime. Nobody's going to ever remember who won the first half. We're the best football team still. We just haven't played like it. Like, let's go win the second half because we are the football team and win the half that matters. And I thought our kids went out there and performed really, really well. I don't think our schedule helps us any, the back half of the schedule. We didn't play very many four-quarter games, and we were never pushed. And tonight we was pushed a little bit, and we needed to be pushed. When you get pushed, you get better. And I thought our kids got better in the second half.
You come out of tonight's contest relatively healthy?
We came out 100% healthy, which is the best news.
Very good. Very good. We've been watching scores from around the state, and at one point you were down and CBC was down. I thought, well, this could be two of the biggest upsets. Well, now CBC. And
there were some crazy scores tonight.
CBC and Lafayette are still playing. It's 70-56 in the fourth quarter. CBC.
Unbelievable. Defense is optional, huh?
I guess so. Coach, Elias and Blue Springs are playing right now. I don't know the final there yet. I was having some Nixa folks were texting me, hey, what's the score?
Elias won the game.
Did they finally end up winning?
Yeah, they did.
So then they will travel here?
Yes, they will travel to Nixa.
Very good.
So we'll get us one more home game.
Yeah, you'll get one more home game for sure. Well, Coach, hey, congratulations. And as always, thanks so much for being part of the show. Congratulations on the big win, and we look forward to visiting with you every night all the way through the state championship.
Thank you much, man. We appreciate you.
All right, Coach. Have a great day.
You too, buddy. Bye-bye.
So Elias did come back and win, and Hannibal, I think, has now defeated Odessa, and we may try and get Coach Geschwinder on from Hannibal as well here. I'm not sure what happened to Coach Swafford, but hopefully he's okay, and he'll be able to join us in a little bit. We're going to bring into the – well, I thought he was – hey, there he is. Bring Alan Hilliard in. Alan, any of these scores surprised you tonight?
Quite a few of them surprised me here. It was really, when I looked up coming out of basketball, the Capital City Lebanon game, that's a game I thought would be very close, and it wasn't. And then looking at the halftime score with Nixa and Joplin, another close one there, but some of these teams really outperformed themselves this district. Looking at Jackson scoring 70 points and against a tough Northwest team, and Lee Summit, 7-4, winning a district title.
Well, and Platte County was down, I think 12-0 for a lot of the game to Rockhurst, and then they cut it to 22-21 late in the fourth, and they ended up scoring with 6 seconds left. And went for two and got it 129-22. We've reached out to Coach Utes from Platte County as well as our Capital City head football coach Joseph Collier, and we just reached out to Jeff Geschwinder there at Hannibal. But a lot of scores. Nevada goes down tonight to Warrensburg 28-25. That's our old friend from down here in Southwest Missouri, Wes Beechler, the head coach at Nevada, and they spent a lot of the season state ranked, but they fall tonight, as does Savannah, another friend of the area, friend of the show, Anthony Hayes, who spent some time here at Parkview and then at Branson before taking that job at Savannah. And Clever with a good showing against a very good Mount Grove team. And that Mount Grove team will get to host Seneca next week. And that could be for all the marbles. I mean, I think that whoever wins that game could venture all the way to the state championship. But Seneca with a big win over Cassville, and that game was closed early, but Seneca just pulling away. And we have reached out to Coach Cody Holberg from Seneca as well to try and get him on tonight. They may all call it 10:55, but we'll get him on. We'll stay as long as we can. But Kit, we're going to kick it back to you while we're waiting on our next coach to join us here and run through the scores that we have at this time here on the Missouri Sports Network.
All right. If I'm not mistaken, we're still looking for only four scores out of the 55. An 8-man. District 1, Lockwood over Liberal, 69-16. Archie defeated Appleton City, 60-36. Concordia, 31. Northwest Hughesville, 6. We have St. Joseph Christian, 54-38 over Bishop LeBlond. Worth County, 48. King City, 12. And in District 8, it was North Shelby, 72. Knox County, 32. In Class 1, District 8, Putnam County shuts out South Shelby tonight, 56-0. Salisbury shuts out Harrisburg, 50-0 in District 7. District 6, we have West Platte over North Platte, 40-30. Adrian defeated Windsor tonight in District 5, 41-20. Tipton over Russellville, 53-18 in District 4. District 3, Thayer doubles up Marionville, 42-21. Van Far over Grandview Hillsborough, 22-12. And in District 1, it was Hayti, 38, Portageville, 13. In Class 2, District 1, it was St. Pius X Festus, 27, Caruthersville, 14 this evening. In District 2, Montgomery County, 62-22 over Bowling Green. Liberty Mountain View, 55-7 over Forsyth. In Class 4, Lamar, 43, Holden, 23. In District 5, Blair Oaks defeated Centralia tonight, 19-8. In District 6 of Class 2, Summit Christian Academy, 41, Carrollton, 14. District 7, Monroe City, 62, Brookfield, 22. And in Class 2, District 8, we are still looking for a score of Mid-Buchanan and Cameron. In Class 3, District 8, have Maryville shutting out Richmond 34-0. St. Michael over Boonville in District 7, 46-35. Seneca over Cassville, 47-14. And Mountain Grove defeats Clever 28-21. In District 4, it was Osage 28, Moberly 7. In District 3, St. Clair 26, St. Francis Borgia 19. Valley Catholic defeated Lift for Life tonight 48-34 in District 2. District 1, it was Dexter 33, Potosi 12. That was Class 3. Moving on to Class 4, we have In District 1, Festus over North County 42-24. And in a long one in District 2, 2 overtimes. Sullivan edged Vianney 29-28. South Mary's Southside 35-12 over Lutheran North. In District 4, it is Parkway North 17, Orchard Farm 14. District 5, Hannibal defeats Odessa 27-13. West Plains defeated Carl Junction this evening 36-6. In District 7, Warrensburg edged Nevada 28-25. In District 8, Kearney over Savannah 24-0. In Class 5, District 8, in a very close one. At the end, it was Platte County 29, Rockhurst 22. Grain Valley over Raytown 49-28. In Class 6, Carthage defeats Republic 31-14. Cap City defeats Lebanon 46-25 in District 5. And in District 3, we have Ladue, Horton, Watkins 56, Cardinal Ritter 50. In District 2, Kirkwood defeated Eureka 21-10. And in District 1 of Class 5, it was Farmington 21, Central Cape Girardeau 0. In Class 6, we have Jackson defeating Northwest Cedar Hill 70-7 in District 1. And we are looking forward District 5 here. It was Nixon over Joplin 42-21. Helias 26, Blue Springs 21. And in District 7, Lee Summit 42, North Kansas City 21. And in Class 6, District 8, Liberty defeated Liberty North this evening 45-31.
Yeah, just an update here. Do have that Cameron Mid-Buchanan final, and I've typed it in, or somebody typed it in there. But it was Mid-Buchanan defeats Cameron 42-28. Mid-Buchanan gave up 28 points in the second quarter, and it was tied at 28 at half. So, yeah, we're but any other, that's about, oh, good heavens. Well, how many are we missing now? Just a handful.
Just a handful. I have Fort Zumwalt West defeating Troy Buchanan in one overtime, 34-31.
All right. We're joined now by Seneca head football coach Cody Hilburn. Cody, our coach, congratulations on the win tonight. Tell us about the ball game.
Yeah, thanks, Guy. You know, we came out and had a fast start, went on a nice drive to open the game, and then our defense came out on the second play of their series and forced a fumble, and we scooped and scored and got up, those quick 2 scores, and went out and got another stop and went on a nice drive and jumped up 21-0. So able to kind of win the line of scrimmage, and, that's kind of what we want to be this time of year and be a team that can run the football and stop the run.
A big difference between now and the first time that you guys played Cashville, which I believe was week 1, but tell us about your team and what you guys are doing really well right now at this time going into the postseason, or actually, 2 games into the postseason. Number one, are you healthy? And then what do you feel like you're doing really well?
Yeah, we've had to battle some injuries, and we got our quarterback back tonight in kind of a limited manner, but it was nice to have him back out there. I think this year that's kind of different than last year. We didn't see enough adversity last year, and this year we've had a ton with injuries and just various things, and kind of brought us closer as a football team. And we've had the opportunity to build some depth, throughout that, and we finally kind of put it all together tonight.
How well does that just playing in that Big 8 conference? That's really got to serve teams in that conference well going into the postseason. That you really don't have a week off.
Yeah, it's huge. I was joking with my coaches. I think it does pay off if you can survive it. And oftentimes you get beat up pretty good throughout the course of the year. But, if you can come out of that somewhat healthy and get to the playoffs, I think you have a chance because you're pretty well battle tested.
Now you've got a very good Mountain Grove team. coming up, and I believe that game will be at Mountain Grove. And I was visiting earlier this week with the likes of Shannon Crouch and Mac Whitehead, and I was telling them that Seneca was always the toughest place to play, in our conference. But in that conference, Mountain Grove's a tough place to play. What do you know about Mountain Grove?
Yeah, we you're obviously this time of year, you keep your eye on people, and you had a pretty good feeling it was going to be them coming out of that district over there. But I don't know much about them. I know they've had a tremendous year. I know they're well coached, and like you said, when you have to go on the road, we've been fortunate the past couple of years to get to host some big playoff games. But anytime you got to go on the road, we're going to have to play really well to be able to survive and advance.
Coach, what what are your plans? You are obviously trying to get healthy, but what is a like a week 12 practice situation look like?
Yeah, I don't know if we're different than most people. We don't at this time of year we don't scale it back. Our week 12 looks like our week 2 or 3. We're still trying to get better. We still mix some live reps in there, and I think it's a big part of how our program's been able to sustain some success is because our young kids are battling our old kids. Every Wednesday we're full pads and getting after it. And sometimes as a coach you cringe, but the last thing we want to do is turn to change what we've done all year. And we tell our kids all the time we still got time to get better, and we're going to use that time.
Coach Roderick used to tell me that making these runs into the state championship or even deep into the season, after 2 seasons, you actually have got almost basically 3 seasons in with the extra practice time. And it's got to be a benefit for you knowing that you had that extra practice time last year. Now you're getting it again this year.
Oh, 100%. And we've been fortunate to have the bye week, the last several years. And that's been a big week for us as well, because we kind of limit our ones live reps, and we start giving our immediate backups half the team reps, which we normally don't do. And all of a sudden you mix a few of those guys out there with the rest of your ones, and it's like, man, he doesn't look out of place. And sometimes you don't know that until that bye week, and then all of a sudden now we've developed a little bit more depth at certain positions, and you start to roll those guys in there, and you can get a guy off the field that throughout the season you didn't feel like you could. And just to see those guys to continue to gain confidence. And, you never know down the stretch here who we're going to have to rely on.
Very good. Well, Coach, as always, I greatly appreciate you being generous with your time. And I will tell you, I've talked to more Seneca people this week than I ever did when I was in high school.
All good people, right?
I had the great pleasure of visiting with Coach Tom Hodge here for about an hour.
Doesn't get any better than Coach Hodge.
Yeah, it was fantastic. But
that's a cool thing for me is Coach Hodge was my head football coach in high school for my freshman and sophomore year before he retired. And I still get to work hand in hand. Coach is a part-time counselor now, and one of the first text messages I got from tonight was from Coach Hodge. And he's still a part of it, and he never takes credit for anything, but I'm just happy to be, trying to carry on what he did for Seneca and did for our football program.
Absolutely. Coach, thanks so much. Good luck, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you, guy.
Sorry about that. Coach Collier was calling in while I was on the phone, but I'm bringing him back. And hey, welcome to the show now. Coach Collier from Capital City. Coach, I apologize. I was visiting with the Seneca football coach when you called, but I got right back to you.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
Big win tonight, Coach. Tell us about the game.
Oh, man, really good game. We went back and forth in the first half, just trying to figure each other out there, I'm guessing. And then we got a big start before half, and they tried to kick a field goal. We blocked it. Going into half 13-14. Then the second half, we kept tinkering away defensively. Just really couldn't stop them, but just slowing them down a bit. And then offense, we were moving the ball pretty well on offense and got a couple scores, and then we finally got stops.
Again, we're visiting with Capital City head football coach Joseph Collier. Coach Collier, that third quarter offensively, and even the first play of the fourth quarter, you guys kind of really pulled away right then.
Right. They drove down, got a score, but we figured we kind of figured them out defensively, and then like I said, offensively, Jalen was running crazy tonight, and then JQ Richardson had a great night also running the ball.
Coach, tell us, number one, did you come out in an ice contest relatively healthy?
Oh yeah, we came out pretty good.
Good deal.
Couple cramps.
Yeah. Coach, and I was watching the game, and I've got to give both teams credit on this, but you guys were hitting each other pretty hard, but both teams were helping each other up, and I thought that act of sportsmanship on both sides was very good to see.
Yeah, Coach Chris over there, Will is a stand-up guy, man. I really watched, how he built that program over there, and got a lot of respect for those guys over there, and our guys, we try to do the same thing and teach sportsmanship.
Coach, and you've got Carthage now. You probably don't know anything about them yet. Probably need to enjoy this for 10 or 12 hours. But are you familiar at all with the Carthage Tigers?
No, sir. Preliminarily, I just started just trying to look for film on them to see if we had any like opponents and things of that nature. But no, I know they're a good football program, so we're going to try to figure it out tonight.
Very good. Well, Coach, again, we have a rule here that once you're on the show 3 times, you're a friend of the show. So, Coach Collier, you're a friend of the show, and we thank you so much for your time.
I appreciate y'all, man.
All right, Coach. Have a good evening. God bless.
You too.
Coach Joseph Collier from Capital City, and that game, well, it was pretty close, and then he got in. I think it was 1-point game at halftime. I think he said that. He alluded to that. And I think they scored 3 touchdowns in the third quarter and maybe the first play in the fourth quarter, and then scored a couple more to put it away. But 46-25 was the final there. Capital City over Lebanon, and they will play Carthage. And I believe that they will host that game because they're on the top of the bracket. So we'll just click on it real quick and see if Mish has updated that. But is that how you would understand it, Alan? They would. Yeah, they are. They are hosting. It is in Capital City. We'll host that.
Yes, I believe the top seeds, it looks like, are actually hosting the way everything is. At least everything's working right now.
Very good. Well, we will kick it back to the score desk. Our next coach coming up will be Hannibal head football coach Jeff Geschwender, but that'll be at 10:40. And so we will turn it back to Kent Mueller at the score desk at an undisclosed location. Kent, we've almost got them all now, don't we?
We have all but 3 plus tomorrow's game. In 8-man, it is Lockwood 69-16 tonight over Liberal. In District 2, Archie defeated Appleton City 60-36. Concordia 31, Northwest Hughesville 6. St. Joseph Christian 54-38 over Bishop LeBlond. And Worth County 48, King City 12. In District 8 of 8-man, North Shelby defeated Knox County 72-32. In Class 1, District 8, Putnam County shut out South Shelby 56-0. District 7, Salisbury shut out Harrisburg 50-0. In Class 6, West Platte over North Platte 40-30. Class 5, Adrian defeated Windsor 41-20. In Class 4, Tipton defeated Russellville 53-18 tonight. Thayer over Marionville 42-21. In District 2, it's Van Far 22, Grandview Hillsboro 12. In District 1, Class 1, Hayti 38, Portageville 13. In Class 2, we have in District 1, St. Pius of Festus 27, Caruthersville 14. District 2, Montgomery County, 62, Bowling Green 22. District 3 is Liberty of Mountain View 55. Forsyth, 7. Class 2, District 4, Lamar over Holden, 43-23. Blair Oaks defeated Centralia tonight, 19-8 in that District 5 championship game. District 6, Summit Christian Academy, 41. Carrollton, 14. District 7, Monroe City, 62. Brookfield, 22. And we have in District 8, Mid Buchanan over Cameron, 42-28. In Class 3, District 8, Maryville shuts out Richmond 34-0. St. Michael over Boonville 46-35 in District 7. In District 6, Seneca 47, Cassville 14. Mountain Grove over Clever 28-21. And it was Osage over Moberly 28-7. In District 3 of Class 3, St. Clair 26, St. Francis Portia 19. Valley Catholic over Lift for Life Academy 48-34. In District 1 of Class 3, Dexter defeated Potosi this evening 33-12. In Class 4, District 1, Festus defeated North County 42-24. In District 2, in 2 overtimes, it was Sullivan 29, Vianney 28. In District 3, St. Mary's Southside 35, Lutheran North 12. Parkway North 17, Orchard Farm 14. In District 5, Hannibal 27, Odessa 13. In District 6, West Plain defeated Carl Junction this evening 36-6. In District 7, Warrensburg edged Nevada 28-25, while Kearney shuts out Savannah 24-0 in District 8. In Class 5, District 8, Platte County edged Rockers 29-22. Grain Valley over Raytown 49-28 in District 7. District 6, it was Carthage 31, Republic 14. Cap City over Lebanon 46-25. In overtime, it was Fort Zumwalt North 21, Parkway West 20. That's District 4. In District 3, Ladue 56, Cardinal Ritter 50. In District 2, Kirkwood over Eureka 21-10. And in District 1, Farmington shuts out Central Cape Girardeau 21-0. In Class 6, Jackson defeated Northwest Cedar Hill 70-7. We have a final Class 6, District 2, Christian Brothers 77, Lafayette Wildwood 62. Tomorrow will be our lone Saturday game at 1 o'clock. Pattonville at it'll be Rittenhour at Pattonville. That is Class 6, District 3. In overtime tonight in District 4, Fort Zumwalt West 34, Troy Buchanan 31. In District 5, Nixa over Joplin 42-21. And Helias defeats Blue Springs this evening 26-21. In District 7, Lee Summit defeats North Kansas City 42-21. And in Class 6, District 8, it was Liberty over Liberty North 45-31.
Well, outstanding. Man, that CBC game, and they put up a lot of points, but man, they're giving up a lot of points. I don't think I don't know that kind of defense can win games. But again, want to remind folks that are viewing right now, we've got 748 of you watching just on my Twitter account at this time. But hey, drop us a note. Tell us where you're listening from. Hey, maybe we missed a score, and we did. There are a couple we don't have yet. But hey, help us out a little bit. You go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Go to our Facebook page and give us a like, or sign up and follow us on Twitter at Scoreboard Guy, at Missouri_sports, and at Playing_sports. All right, Alan, you've had enough time really to kind of digest this here as we're waiting on Coach Jeff Geschwinder from Hannibal to call in. But what's the biggest surprise of the night for you?
I would say Helias over Blue Springs myself. Blue Springs this season and Blue Springs South has both been a very good team, and I assumed one of those Blue Springs would be playing Nixa, but hats off to Elias for making their way out of there. And you have another, well, next week you got a couple COC CMAC crossover football games with Carthage also going to Capital City.
Yeah, is there a conference or another conference that has? Oh, here we're. Hang on just a second here. We're now joined by Hannibal head football coach Jeff Geschwender. Coach Geschwender, thanks so much for your time tonight.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Coach, 27-13 victory over Odessa tonight. Tell us about the ball game.
It was a battle. We came down and scored on the first drive, and then I think we stopped them, and then we had trouble the rest of the first half getting anything going on offense. Penalties kept putting us behind the sticks. They got a couple plays, put them down, and then they scored. So went into halftime 7-7. And then made a couple adjustments offensively, and we're finally able to find some rhythm there in the third quarter and put some points on the board. And then, they were just trying to play catch up by then. So kids did a great job with adjustments. Coaches did a great job with adjustments. So it was a dogfight till the end.
Did you come out of tonight's contest relatively healthy?
Yeah. It seems like it. There's just a couple little bumps and bruises type stuff, but nothing serious. So we should be pretty healthy going in next week.
It's been a few weeks since we visited with you here on the Scoreboard Show. But what do you feel like right now as a team that you're doing really well heading in here to week 13?
Just our physicality, our ability to adjust mid-game. I think, we got a bunch of seniors on the team that we're expecting to be here. So we got guys that know when to make plays, that make plays when they come to them. And like I said, they're so mature. They just understand. They don't freak out. They understand adjustments, and they execute well. I was really happy with the way that, stuff wasn't working for us offensively first half, but no one freaked out. We made a few adjustments, came out, and the kids took care of it.
What do you know about West Plains? I know this may have been a game you guys have ran into in the past in the postseason, but if you could compare a West Plains team to somebody maybe on your schedule, have you seen enough of them to do that? Number one,
I haven't seen any of them yet. I was focused on this game and I'm on my way home right now, and I'm gonna start on West Plains, and we'll see what they got. But we're expecting another dog fight. West Plains is always physical. Every time we play them, I mean, it's a battle. So, our kids are ready to come out and have another physical game with them.
Now that's a game that you will host, if I understand correctly.
Yes. Yep. We will host. It'll be on Friday night.
Friday night. Okay. Well, it says Saturday here on the mission schedule.
Right. Well, as long as both coaches agree, you can do it on Friday night, as long as they have the officials. So, from what I understand, from what my AD told me, it is confirmed Friday night.
Well, outstanding, Coach. Well, hey, as always, friend of the show. We appreciate you anytime coming on, and we look forward to visiting with you after a win next week.
Hey, sounds good, man. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Have a great evening.
All right. Bye.
Coach Jeff Geschwender there from Hannibal. As they get a win, they will host West Plains. And sometimes the coaches tell you, I didn't even look at that team. I think they got to peek at it. Hey, who would we play if we win this game? But I know they've got so much time that they're putting into all of this other stuff. But we're going to take our final timeout right here on the show, and we will come back and we'll run through the scores one more time, and hopefully we have them all in by the time we get off the air. And if we don't, it's my fault. Nobody else's fault. It's my fault. But hey, we'll take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Any given Saturday, and a little work. And a little play.
Hey, little help?
And a truck that says no to nothing.
Hi, Dad. Can I get them a ride?
Yeah.
The Silverado Trail Boss and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Leaders know there's no guide to greatness. When everyone else says something can't be done, they know it only hasn't been done yet. True leaders weather the fiercest storms and look deep within themselves to rise above and help others find their way forward. At Great Southern Bank, we're proud to partner with visionaries that help raise the tide for all of us. And when you're ready to bring your vision to life, we'll be right behind you with award-winning support.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Hey, welcome back to Friday Night Live here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Once again, hey, somebody chat with us. There's 748 people watching live right now. Hey, send us a chat message. Tell us where you're listening from. Now, don't do it if you're driving. That's a no-no. I'll get in trouble there. But hey, let us know where you're listening from. Alan, we were talking a little bit before we went off the air about the teams. I know there's 3 teams from the SCA still in it. Three SCA teams won their district championships tonight with Liberty, Mountain View, Mountain Grove, and Thayer. You said there was you just typed me in a message here that there was several of the other maybe St. Louis teams that won.
Yeah, the St. Louis Suburban Conference. That's the one that has gold, yellow, different divisions like that. But there's also probably 40 teams in that conference.
Okay, they just break it down by class.
Yep, they're class and competition. So the way it was explained to me, it's even the same different sports. You're in a different division. So they'll take the top teams from every sport. They'll go in one, and so on the way down.
All right, very good. Well, we're going to send it back
St.
to
Louis.
the school. Go ahead, Kit. Go ahead. Alan.
Oh, that's most of the St. Louis County schools, basically. Outside of the city itself is what's part of the Suburban, which I didn't realize it was that big, but it is big.
I think Kansas City does the same thing with the Suburban. Well, they got red,
North.
white, blue, and gold or something.
Yep.
Yeah, there are 4 divisions in the Suburban Conference in Kansas City.
Is it red, white, blue, and gold? Is that the way they break it down?
Yeah, that sounds right.
All right. We'll kick it back to the score desk one more time around the state, and we'll get off here and get out of your hair.
Well, this is good timing because I just added the last 2 scores.
Very good. So we got them all.
The only one we don't have is the one being played tomorrow. So let's get with 8-man tonight. In District 1, Lockwood defeated Liberal 69-16. District 2, Archie 60-36 over Appleton City. In District 3, Concordia 31, Northwest Hughesville 6. In District 4, this was one of them we were waiting on. Wellington Napoleon defeated Hardin Central 44-30. In District 5, St. Joseph Christian defeated Bishop LeBlanc 54-38. The other one we were waiting on, in District 6, 8-man, Rockport 58, West Nottoway 40. In District 7, Worth County over King City 48-12. In North Shelby over Knox County 72-32. In Class 1, District 8, Putnam County 56, South Shelby 0. District 7, Salisbury 50, Harrisburg 0. West Platte over North Platte in District 6, 40-30. District 5 had Adrian defeating Windsor 41-20. In District 4, Tipton over Russellville 53-18. Thayer doubled up Marionville 42-21 in District 3. District 2, it was Van Far 22, Grandview Hillsboro 12, And in District 1, Hayti 38, Portageville 13. Hayti 38, Portageville 13. In Class 2, District 1, St. Pius X and Festus 27, Caruthersville 14. District 2 has Montgomery County 62-22 over Bowling Green. And District 3, Liberty Mountain View over Forsyth 55-7. In District 4, Lamar defeated Holden 43-23. In District 5, Blair Oaks 19, Centralia 8. In District 6, Summit Christian Academy 41, Carrollton 14. District 7, Monroe City 62, Brookfield 22. And in Class 2, District 8, it was Mid Buchanan defeating Cameron 42-28. In Class 3, District 8, Maryville shuts out Richmond 34-0. District 7 has St. Michael over Boonville 46-35. District 6, Seneca defeated Cassville 47-14. In District 5, it was Mountain Grove over Clever 28-21. Class 3, District 4, Osage 28, Moberly 7. District 3 of Class 3, St. Clair 26, St. Francis Borgia 19. In District 2, Valley Catholic defeated Lift for Life Academy this evening 48-34. Dexter over Potosi in District 1 33-12. In District 1 of Class 4, it was Festus 42, North County 24. The longest game this evening, Sullivan in 2 overtimes over Vianney 29-28. Class 4, District 3, St. Mary's South Side 35, Lutheran North 12. Parkway North defeated Orchard Farm in the District 4 championship of Class 4 17-14. Class 4, District 5 has Hannibal over Odessa 27-13. District 6, it was West Plains 36, Carl Junction with 6. District 7, Warrensburg edged Nevada 28-25. And in Class 4, District 8, it was Kearney shutting out Savannah 24-0. In Class 5, in a very close one down to the wire, Platte County defeated Rockers 29-22 in District 8. District 7, Grain Valley 49, Raytown 28. Carthage over Republic 31-14. Capital City defeated Lebanon 46-25. And in overtime, it was Fort Zumwalt North defeating Parkway West 21-20 in that District 4 championship game. It was Ladue 56, Cardinal Ritter 50 in Class 5, District 3. District 2, Kirkwood 21, Eureka 10. And in District 1 of Class 5, it was Farmington 21, Central Cape Girardeau with 0. Moving on to Class 6. In District 1 is Jackson 70, Northwest Cedar Hill 7. Class 6, District 2, Christian Brothers 77, Lafayette Wildwood 62. Tomorrow is when the Class 3 championship will be played. The Class 6, District 3 at 1 o'clock tomorrow. It will be Rittenhour at Pattonville. In Class 6, District 4, in overtime, it was Fort Zumwalt West 34, Troy Buchanan 31. District 5 had Nixa over Joplin 42-21. Class 6, District 6, Helias 26, Blue Springs 21. District 7, Lee Summit 42, North Kansas City 21. And to bring us to our last game tonight, Class 6, District 8, Liberty 45, Liberty North 31.
Well, should we try and say where these games are going to be next week? Alan, just right off the top of your head, what games you're looking forward to next week. I'm looking forward to seeing that class or that 8-man, that Archie Lockwood game. That was a 38-36 game back on week 1, and that may be for the that game may be for the state championship in 8-man football.
Oh, exactly. They're both those teams this year have really done very strong. And 8-man is something that I don't know a whole lot about, but watching some of these 8-man schools, that is a different breed of football there.
Then you got Class 1. You've got Thayer taking on Tipton, and Thayer will host that game. Elsewhere, Lamar and Blair Oaks. I'm sorry, no, Lamar doesn't play Blair Oaks.
They play Liberty Mountain View Liberty.
Mountain View Liberty.
Which that could be a state championship game itself right there almost.
Yep. You got Blair Oaks and Summit Christian, Monroe City, and Mid Buchanan. And in Class 3, Valley Catholic taking on Dexter. They'll be at Dexter. St. Clair will host Osage. Mountain Grove will host Seneca. St. Michael will host Maryville. And in Class 4, you've got Sullivan will host Festus. St. Mary's Southside will host Parkway North. Hannibal will host West Plains. Warrensburg will host Kearney. And in Class 5, Farmington will host Kirkwood. Ladue will host Fort Zumwalt North. Capital City will host Carthage. Grain Valley will host Platte County. And that is interesting because Grain Valley is the last team to beat Platte County over 2 years ago. And in Class 6, Jackson will host CBC.
I'm really liking that CBC Jackson matchup. That would be my game to watch next week.
There you go. Fort Zumwalt West will host either Pattonville or Rittenhour. Nixa will host Elias. And Lee Summit will host Liberty. So there's two teams probably in the same conference there as well.
Yeah. And then Rittenhour or Pattonville will host whichever. Well, they'll host Zumwalt West. Most likely they will.
No, they won't host. Zumwalt West will be, well, no, you're right, because Zumwalt West was at home tonight.
Yep, so it just, I think it depends on, if everything works right, Zumwalt West should be on the road, but.
Yeah, you're right. You are correct. Well, Kent, you still have a voice?
Yes.
Well, there are only 55 games tonight, but you read them 5 times.
Well, the other thing I noticed here, out of 55 games tonight, 38 of them were won by the number 1 seed.
Okay.
And not all number 1 seeds were playing tonight because some got beat last week. Another oddity, Summit Christian, they're moving on, and they still don't have a winning record. They're 5-6.
Yeah.
They have and at one time they were 1-6 because they're on a 4-game winning streak right now. They beat Pembroke Hill and then Hogan Prep in the last 2 games of the regular season, and then they defeated Lafayette County and now Carrollton. Now it'll be a little bit different going up against Blair Oaks.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, gentlemen, and a good doctor in the back room typing in scores. We did yeoman's work tonight. We got everything in, got it all in before we left the air. And I did get a message from Mountain Grove head coach Dan Swafford saying he apologized, but had something come up, so unable to join us tonight. But certainly appreciate Ryan Nesbitt from Jackson, Coach Perry from Nixa, Cody Hilburn from Seneca, Joseph Collier from from Capital City, and Jeff Geschwender from Hannibal. And that'll put a wrap on it, everybody. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, I hope you're home safe. If you're not, if you're still in your car, take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow.